Hello, and welcome into, oh my goodness, did that die? Hi, hello, and welcome into my reselling channel, Flippin Hippos. I'm Star. Today is Wednesday. We're going to do an organizational video. We're going to specifically talk about putting your inventory away when you're done photographing and listing it, and why it's so important. Putting your inventory away immediately after photographing and or listing is one of those habits that can save you hours every week, not to mention stress later down on the road. If inventory doesn't get put away, it creates clutter. You can lose items. You can create duplicate work for yourself and a lot of unnecessary stress, which I've already mentioned, but I'm going to say it twice because I really want you guys to understand how not putting things away and letting them pile up can create extra work and stress. We've all done it. I'll put it away later. I'll put it away tomorrow. But that turns into tomorrow, next week, a month from now. And before you know it, you have piles of photographed inventory all over your workspace. It's never been put away into your inventory system. And now things are starting to sell. And I don't know where it is. You don't want to be that person. A lot of resellers think that listing ends when they hit publish, and it does not. The listing is never complete until it has been photographed, measured, listed, and stored. And of course, wherever you're storing it should be recorded somewhere. Most people put their location in their SKU line, and that's a great place to put it. But just because you've done all the other steps, photographed, measured, listed, hit publish, you're not done. You are not done until that item is put where it goes, so you can easily find it later when it sells. Storage is the final step. It's not an optional extra. It's not a whenever I get to it. It is literally the final step of listing. If you don't put your items right away, and I've done it too. I mean, life does happen. There was a time last summer when I had 3 of those great big, they're not IKEA bags. They're the eBay bags and the List Perfectly bags that are just like the IKEA bags. You know what I mean? How big they are. I had like 3 or 4 of those full of stuff that I had already listed. They were put in their bags. They had their SKU number on them. And due to life happening last summer, they just kind of, and then it got to be a great big mess when things started selling and I didn't know where stuff was. I don't ever want that to happen again, but it can, it does. It shouldn't. But you'll recognize some of these scenarios for when you don't put your stuff away. You can't find the item when it sells. You spend 20 minutes wasting time looking for something. Maybe you accidentally photograph it and list it twice because you haven't put it away. Do you wonder if you listed it? You find it in your office later and you're like, where is this? Is this in my bank? Did I list it? Did it sell? Should it go away? And then you have these giant put away piles that are taking up all this space, not only physically, but space in your mind. And then your workplace is a disaster. It's chaos. It's cluttered. And now you're losing motivation. Every delayed decision every single day creates future work for you. And here's the thing, the future work is harder. If you just put these away right now, done. When you let it build up, it creates harder and more work than doing it the right way the first time. So instead of treating putting your storage items away as an interruption, remember what I said before, it is the last step of listing. Period, end of story. It's the last step. It is not an interruption. Putting your items away is part of your process. So treating it as such will make it an easier task to tackle every day. Put it in as part of your process and schedule it. Time block a little bit of your day at the end of your day to put your items away. Or take them down first thing in the morning, which is what I do, and put them away. Or after every 20 listings, you can go put them away. Do what works for you. But I want you to really seriously put putting your inventory away into your routines as part of your process. Whatever works best for you. I do it in the morning because I need Keith to carry it down for me. Our storage, our basement is 2 flights down from my office. And most of you know that I am disabled and I have an issue with my back and I can't lift over 5 pounds. So I put them all in a bag and he takes the bag down and I go down in the morning and put them away. It works for me, but maybe you want to do it at the end of your day. Maybe you want to do it as you go. It also depends. Are you all on one floor? Do you have to go to a storage unit? Do you just put it in your office? That's all going to kind of like play into when it's most convenient for you to build it into your routine. But find when it's most convenient and build it in. Done. Here's an example. You pull your inventory, you prep it, you photograph it, you measure it, you create your listing, you bag the item, you make sure you have the inventory location in your SKU, you put them all in a bag, you take the bag over to where you store your inventory and you put them away in the bins or on the shelf. Just keep thinking of it as the last step. It's the last step. It has to be there. It's the last step. Don't let your pile keep growing. I would never recommend to somebody to wait till the end of the week to put all their inventory away. I would say do it each day because 10 items don't really feel like much. Monday's come and gone. You got 10. Maybe at the end of Tuesday's work day, you have 20. It still doesn't feel like very much. But you've still got inventory mixed together. You have things that may or may not be listed. And by the time Friday rolls around, oh my gosh, now you have 50 and it's just shit is everywhere. And it's a mess. Small daily habits prevent giant cleanup projects. Let me say that again for those of you in the back. Small daily habits prevent giant cleanup projects. I think it's easier to put 10 away every day than it is to save them up. If you need to save them up because you go to a storage unit, that's okay too. But again, try to do it every day or every other day. We all go to pick our shipping every day, so you're all going to be in the vicinity of where you're keeping your inventory at least once a day or every other day, depending on your shipping policies. But when you go down there or over there or to there, when you're getting your stuff to ship, you can be putting stuff away. Future you will be really, really grateful when everything is where it should be and put away as it should be, because you can just write down or pull your pick list, pull everything that's sold. You're not looking through, oh my gosh, I have 5 bags in the office that I never put away and I got 4 in the basement and it's just a mess. You just want to always stay organized so that you're not wasting time of future you. Future you will really appreciate when she or he can just look at the sales and go, oh, let me just pull these. I get so mad at past me sometimes when I don't do things the way I'm supposed to do. So just try to remember to keep it as part of your processes and build it in. Build a time block for putting your stuff away. And if there are days where you are short on time and you have 10 minutes left, instead of starting another listing, maybe you put your inventory away, or maybe you can do it every other day in a pinch, like if something's going on. But it's always nice to come into your workspace each morning when it's clean and cleared out of yesterday's work and you're starting fresh and new that day. That's a really good feeling. And I want you guys to all feel that every morning. It's great. A listing is not finished just because it's online. It needs to be stored and you need to know exactly where it is and how to find it when it sells for it to be considered finished. And that is how you eliminate stress, lost inventory, and you build. Let me start that sentence over. That's how you eliminate stress, avoid lost inventory, and build a reselling business that grows without becoming overwhelming. And you know what? If I've said all this and one of you out there doesn't even have an inventory system in place, oh my gosh, please get your inventory system together, get it organized, get it in place, and then build into your routines, putting your stuff away every single day. I guess you have to have the inventory system first, right? So in the comments below, I want you to tell me what your biggest obstacle is to putting away inventory right away. What is it that's keeping you from putting it away? And if you do put it away, do you have a system that works? Maybe you can share that so other people can learn from you. I shared my system. Everyone has a different one. We can all learn from each other. But if you're one of the people who puts it in the put away later pile, I want to know what your biggest obstacle is, because once you say that out loud or type it out loud and realize it's probably something very ridiculous and very simple to get over and deal with, oh, well, then I just have to rearrange these things in my schedule or quit 10 minutes early. I promise you, once you get that obstacle out there, you're going to realize how easy it is to overcome. But putting your inventory away is so important. It can really lead to a lot of problems if you're not doing it. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns about reselling, you can put those in the comments as well. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and feed some hungry hippos.